All right. Hello, Cheerskevin here, and welcome back to SevTech Age 1. We have advanced. Last episode was a crazy one. And we completed the end of I guess this isn't even a full age. This is the tutorial age, having us work through all of these steps. I do love the way that it integrates all of these mods and it has us bouncing around, so we can't go kind of down just one. And yeah, but we have a whole new age to explore. And I was thinking about going ahead doing some building and stuff and things like that off camera, but I realized, oh man, there are some achievements right off the bat that are going to make a lot of things a lot easier. Like for example, a hoe, or a crafting table, or an amazing vanilla chest. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. A furnace? Oh my goodness, everything is amazing right now. And not only that, a bed. So I didn't want to go ahead. So I don't want to start building stuff or mining for resources or whatever without doing those. But I didn't want to do those with off camera. So today's episode is going to be a grab bag of kind of just diving headfirst into Age 1, seeing all of these different routes that we can go down, and yeah, just kind of exploring. So I want to start off by upgrading our crafting, because oh my goodness, it's crafting. Yes, we finally have. Now it's not just, so there's a luminous crafting table from Astral Sorcery. I'm sure we'll eventually get to that. But amazing. A vanilla crafting bench. Do I have planks? Not in my inventory. Let's make some. There we go. Now I have planks, and oh my goodness, look at that. We can have a normal human crafting bench. And this of course is the first achievement in the purple, which is the advance to the next stage quest. I guess the next one is a weak dowsing rod, which will help us locate ore. One of the things that is interesting about this mod is that, one of many things is I was seeing. So you'll have noticed there were bunches of rocks and stuff around, kind of strewn all around. And part of the reason there were all these rocks is because they're not rocks. They are ore deposits that we simply couldn't identify because we weren't advanced enough. And I swore there was an example over here. There's one. Also, yeah, we have now a tooltip that just tells us what the heck it is that we're looking at. That's pretty neat. This is an azurite sample, which if we had looked at it in the previous age, would have looked like a rock. This is another azurite sample. So apparently there are some veins of azurite somewhere below us. I don't know what azurite is, but presumably it's going to be helpful for us to have. Did I hear? Okay. So yeah, a dowsing rod presumably will help us with that. But I want to try and knock out a lot of this first row of stuff because, let's just make a chest. Let's make a darn chest, right? So chest. You also notice there's this wood to copper chest upgrade. That's interesting. I don't know. Okay, so this is. I don't know exactly what this is. This requires copper plates. I guess maybe that would just improve the storage in a chest. Well, let's make a regular chest though. And yeah, it's just planks. So I'm going to need to make some more of those. Also, I should mention, I did go through and take these corners and just put totems with the spider on there so that when we're nearby, we can go ahead and climb up and down, just because I don't want to have to worry about being able to get in and out. So, crafting table, and we can actually use it. Oh my goodness, look at that. And I can just transfer this. Oh, that's fantastic. No more trying to type out these terrible recipes. Okay, fantastic. Advancement made. Let's go ahead and plop that one down here. I started setting this up. I'd like this to be sort of the open air blacksmithy area, I guess. These stack on top of each other. I don't know if they're supposed to, but it seemed to enjoy it. I don't know. I figure as we get more of that sort of thing, we can put things in here. I do want to eventually come up with a roof design, but I don't have all of the resources and stuff gathered up just yet. So okay, we've gotten a chest. That's fantastic. So a lot of stuff. I want to create a bed quick because who knows what's gonna happen. If we look at bed, no longer do we have to rely on the TP or the sleeping mat. We can now create a bed of straw and leaves. It will be destroyed if broken once placed. Okay, so we need some leaves and then we need hay bales. Okay, do we have... Now, I didn't think that we were able to gather leaves, but I guess we must be able to. So let me grab the shears that I've got somewhere. Couldn't find the shears, but that's okay. We'll just craft some and then see if we can get ourselves some of these leaves. Oh, that's, how did that, oh, I've got them in my offhand. Yes, okay, perfect. We can pick up leaves. That's great news. Wonderful. Also, I really do love the olive wood. I love both the plank texture and the log texture. So I'm sure we'll try and feature that. And we have unlocked fences and doors also. I don't think there are achievements associated with them, but all the same. What do we need? Oh, we needed thatch, didn't we? Oh, no, we needed wheat. Let me gather that up. Hay bales. Yep, give me lots of those. And yeah, then we can do this with leaves on top. And this is a bed that we have to place and then just leave it where we have placed it. Let's go ahead and put this in our tiny little thatch house. And then there's another thing. Let's go ahead and lay it down here. All right, perfect. So yeah, we can only sleep at night, but we can actually sleep now. That's fantastic news. And then I don't think there's an achievement for it, but we can. Okay, and in fact, that seems to be the end of that tier, I guess. Ooh, locate and mine coal is something here. Heart not found. Ooh, okay. Look for tin. Yeah, the tin man. Got it. Ha 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 ha. And then copper. Okay, so a lot of mining and stuff to be doing. I want a door. Oh, is there not a? There's probably just not a red cedar plank door. Fair enough. Let's create an olive door. That looks nice. Yes, we finally we finally have the ability to have doors, which is very exciting for me. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And then blue. Okay, I don't love how that looks, but that's okay. I wonder, can I make, this is, because this is, what is it? Yeah, this is red cedar wood. I wonder if I can make a red cedar stair. Yeah, no. That's not what this is. This is red cedar wood. It's it's stripped wood. That's what I actually have there. Let me grab, or actually, no, it's not even stripped wood. It's just the wood. All right, so I'll put one of these blocks in there instead. That's great. Okay. And it looks like it's actually nighttime, so we'll get a chance to test out our amazing new, actually sealed home. So that's awesome. Plop this down. Doop. There we go. I don't like that. Come on. Can I place it a different way, please? I place it like this. Yes, perfect. Okay. Come in here, boom, and bedtime. Okay, so what have we got next? Yeah, let's try and get at least this first tier worth of stuff. We'll try and tackle some of these. Okay, so up here, this is interesting. If you need to find hostile mobs, you can use the hunting dimension. This is a whole new dimension. You can craft the portal frame just like you would the nether portal, light it using a vanilla sword, and then sneak in the portal to enter. So if we look at hunting. Yeah, okay, so these are hunting dimension frames with assorted woods. Basically surround this with logs, and yeah, then you get 4 of these. So I'm trying to remember. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9, it's 10, right? So we would need 3 of these recipes. So we need to craft 3 swords and get a bunch of logs to do this with. All right, so there is one of those. And I'm actually gonna have to run and chop down some trees because I don't have most of the stuff that I have is a transstone, and I don't want to chop down stuff from our original island because I kind of like leaving that just the way that it was. I'm debating actually just putting the hunting dimension hunting portal in here, just for lack of a better place to put it, I guess. I suppose that's a little less. Well, that's okay. Yeah, it still connects to the side of that, so that's okay. I guess it'll have to be a little off center, but we'll be okay. And yeah, so this will take us into the hunting dimension, which I guess is just a place we can always go to kill mobs. Yeah, I'm gonna chop down some more trees, and I will see you when we get back. Ooh. Okay, so this is interesting. I just came down. I went back to Newbie Island because this is where I've had been mining for cobblestone. I actually need a little bit more, but this Corallium ore, well, this wasn't here when we were in the previous age. I mean, I guess, did I just get some? I did. I got a Corallium gem. So that's nifty. This is something new that yeah, didn't have access to before. Yeah, I just needed to grab some more cobblestone because I need to make some swords. But Neat. I mean, I guess then we got to be careful about exactly where we go caving, right? Okay, so I am going to need 3 more swords. Oh, yeah, I don't need twice the sticks. I need do. And we'll grab those. And then, yeah, I grabbed some ironwood, which we should be able to use to make these. And I don't think that they end up, well, no, I guess they do look fair enough. They end up looking the same. I was worried they might have some tints to them, but that's okay. All right, so that gives us 8 more of these. Yeah. And then we should be able to finish this up, and then we should be able to light it with just a regular sword. So let's try this, right? And there, and there, and there. Let me grab that. There. Okay, so here is our hunting portal into the hunting realm. This may be terrifying. We'll find out. Yeah, hunting dimension frame. Just nope. Take that out. Thank you. Thank you for playing. Okay. Oh, probably need to not have that there. Oh, there we go. Okay, the hunting dimension is active. Let's yeah, I don't like how this corner is missing. Let's go ahead and plop that one in actually, just because it looks gross to me. Okay. Yeah, let's dive right in. Ooh, it's making rumbling noises. I don't know why I decided to put it in our watchtower, but you know what? I think it's fine. All right. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what we see. Aha, okay, yep. As always, read the effing manual. Yeah, you need to sneak well in here. So, sneak. And there we go. Be sure to let Glenn out of your park so he can eat and sleep. Okay, I have no idea. New items are revealed as you unlock new stages. That is also a useful tip. Thank you for all of the useful tips. All right, we are entering, yeah, a new realm, and it is very dark. And my understanding is that the whole premise of this realm is that it's always night, and there are lots of mobs. So if you ever need some loots, this is the place to be. Yeah, and there we go. We've got lots of mobs. We are not anywhere near geared out because I think the mobs are going to be stronger now. So let's go ahead and sneak our way back. But there we go. We've visited the hunting dimension. Oh, and it's night. Let's go to bed. Mobs and mobs everywhere. Mobs in all the dimensions. Stirring the pot, looking for a more efficient way to make leather or dough. So for those who, I mean, I may have cut out a lot of this, but the process of making leather is a very long process. You have to combine it with, you have to do them all one at a time. You start off with, I think I've got some in here, maybe. Yeah, raw hide, which you have to combine with a fluid bladder, and every single time you do one of them, you have to refill the fluid bladder with water, and then you have to combine that with something else, with salt, and then you get the salted hide. Then you got to dry that, and then you get dried salted hide, which you then have to combine with resin and more water. So it's a very long process. So anything to speed that up sounds fantastic to me. Now I don't know if we're going to be using leather for much at this point, but who knows? We'll find out. So what was it, basin, something like that? Stirring the pot. Wooden basin. Yes. Okay. Wooden basin. Logs and sticks. Yeah, we should have the materials for that. Boom. Move the items. Wooden basin. Lovely. And okay, so somehow this should make the process easier. If we look here, the idea is, just fill with the correct liquid and items and then stir. Okay, so I wonder now, so for example, if I just want to make a bunch of salted hide, okay, so I can put some of these in here, but not all of the things, I guess. So can I put salt in here now too? And then, okay. So maybe I needed to not put in all of the raw hide. Okay, so if I put salt in here now what happens? How do I stir? Nope. Oh, there we go. Okay, so if I do this with an empty inventory, okay, and it looks like I got the wrong ratio, but it does look like, okay, we were able to do, oh, that did do all 3 of them. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, so I can now do 3 at a time instead of 1 at a time. And dough is a similar type of pain in the butt where you just have to use this fluid bladder, fill up water. I guess that does mean there's going to be more value in having kind of the bucket of water that we can just grab some, put it in the basin, and mix all the stuff together. So that's going to be nice. This one, follow my channel, please. That is a great request. A channel is a great way to transport liquids from tanks and other sources. This looks like it vaguely goes with this. So who knows? We'll see. And yeah, to follow the arrow on top and right click to change directions, disconnect, etc. Pour liquids onto the channel using a normal or porcelain faucet. Okay. Well, I guess we've got to make the channel. The channel looks like this. We need a bunch of porcelain. So I'm going to have to craft up some porcelain, which we see. Oh, yeah, we can actually just smell stuff now because we have the ability to craft a furnace. Let's craft one of those, right? What are we waiting for? A lack of cobblestone. That's what we're waiting for. Well, I mean, that plus the fact that the grill plus hopper system, the flaming hopper was actually better than the furnace because we didn't need to use coal, right? Actually, we'll have to worry about that here too. But I, of course, have not gone to the Darklands yet to make one of those because we needed to use that in our melter thing. All right, furnace me this. All right, awesome. And we can throw that right there. It is indeed getting hot in here. I wonder, can I use this vanilla style? I think I need 2 sticks to get through that, but is that going to give me proper coal? I'm nervous this is going to be... No, it should be fine. No, we get ash, not coal. Okay, well, that's fine. We have charcoal somewhere. So now I'm curious, if I open porcelain, can I transfer this? Oh, no. Okay, so it looks like you can only transfer crafting recipes, but okay. Flint, clay, and white dye should give us some more porcelain. So flint, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, 5. Clay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and white dye powder, and yep, and 5 unfired porcelain into here, and this should fire the porcelain into those porcelain ingots that we need to make this porcelain channel. And it looks like a porcelain faucet. Okay, so we're gonna need a little bit more, which means I need to grind up some bone meal because I think the white dye was the bit we were a little bit short on. Okay, let me toss these ones in as well. I really should be crafting these up in sets of 8, but that's okay. All right, so let's make the porcelain channel. And, well, I guess we're making 3 of those. Yep, transfer that in, and I will take those. Yay, achievement, follow my channel, please. Do we get something following that one up? No. Okay, that's interesting. I'm sure that we'll end up using it somewhere. And then I do want to make a porcelain faucet as well, because I think we may be able to plop that onto the side of this dispensary thing. We need 1 more of these. Okay, so let's make the faucet. There we go, 1 of those. And now I think I may be able to just put the faucet on there. I'm going to want to move these, aren't I? And then this channel, we should be able to just place... Okay. Well, I have no idea. Let's, when placing down the channel, follow the arrow on top and right click to change directions, disconnect, etc. Okay. Pour liquids into this channel using a normal or porcelain faucet. Fair enough. I don't understand, but that's okay. So if I... All right. No idea. Probably we would need some sort of receptacle. Let's see. Actually, if we look at... Oh, there's a porcelain casting basin. Cast items using molten metals from a melter. And that requires more porcelain. Okay, so I'm sure we'll get to that at some point. I'm sure there'll be a requirement for it. Let's try and wrap these up because I want to be mindful of time here. Aqueducts. We can move water. I actually did look this up a little bit because it seemed kind of confusing. We can make aqueducts, which basically let us have infinitely long moving water streams that act like water sources, but don't in fact have to be water sources. So that's very nice. And it looks like all of these are going to require, okay. Brick, don't want brick. Unfamiliar item, Sandstone, okay. There we go. Something with smooth stone. We can do something with smooth stone. Okay, cool. So then, yeah, basically you can make water flow, use over those aqueducts, and it will not decrease in size as it does that. So that's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and just toss. We'll fire up a stack of smooth stone. Okay, if I right click here, we actually can see how the smelting works. So it looks like you can convert these things into smolten stuff. Oh, okay. So for example, if we put, well, that's unfamiliar. Okay, so most of these things, I guess we don't know about. And yeah, there are 581 things we can do here. Okay, but it looks like the gist is that you're breaking down, you can break down stuff and, no, if I'm hitting U for usage, let's try from this end. Okay, yeah, so you break down like a redstone block and it will give you it in a different form, which I guess then you can cast into full blocks. I mean, that makes some sense, right? So we could take a bronze, okay, so bronze ingot, we can convert into molten bronze, which then I guess we could pour out into something. Okay, cool. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, it shows me even while I'm hovering what this is doing and how much progress it's made. That's amazing. Okay. Let's make an aqueduct. Here you go, smooth stone aqueduct. And okay, sure, I will take 3 of those. Oh, I need clay blocks. And interestingly enough, this actually seems to be one case where I need to use our horse press again, because you don't get the standard just, hey, make this thing into a block recipe. You have, ooh, did we see stats on that horse? That would be neat. I'm gonna need to find a lead. Where did I put those? Need to put you to work. And yeah, we will attach you, you to this. And then, yeah, so I can take these balls of clay and plop down 4 of them, and they will be compressed into a clay block. Cool. And there are other ways to do that, but not with the tech that we currently have. So, yeah. I mean, this is a neat system. Although I did encounter an issue where the lead disappeared, so we're going to have to be mindful of that. Basically, once we set, do want to set up the other horse systems, but we will need to wrap the area with fences just to make sure that nothing disappears on us. Okay, so we will take that and thank you for your labor. I'll go ahead and drop you back off in your little. You're not a fan. Okay, that's fine. Drop you back off in your little hidey hole. Okay, so clay blocks up here and smooth stone underneath, and that gives us aqueducts. So let's see how this looks. Now, the one unfortunate thing is because we're already fairly elevated from, I mean, at least ocean level, there is water over here, but we can't, there's not really, this doesn't let us place new water sources. So it's not like we can build this big aqueduct system that's going to look all cool and fancy. What we can do is something like this. Now, if I do this with 3, you'll notice the water level decreases. But if I, for example, replace this with that, okay, well, we get the achievement. You see, it also flows. Now, I wouldn't be able to pick anything up from here, but this, in theory, can be an infinitely long channel, and it will hydrate crops and things like that. So that's, I mean, I guess that's neat. I don't know if that's something we're going to make much use of. Maybe, I think there's some water-powered stuff that maybe we can find some value in. Let's try and knock out the rest of these real fast. So Anvil Levine. Need plates, smash some ingots with a mallet on the stone anvil. Anvil, let's transfer that over, make one of those. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and craft the hammer for this. So yeah, bash on the stone anvil, just a refined rock on a stick. Best kinds of rocks on sticks. Okay, let's plop that down. And I guess we can test it with, I guess we can test it with a porcelain brick, maybe? Maybe? Who knows? Where? Oh, stone mallet. Oh, I managed to make 2. Oh, I guess it must just give us one for free. Well, that'll show me. Let's plop an ingot down and smash it. Okay, I guess that that must be one of the items that is not cannot be smashed into plates. Oh, yeah. There's also a thing where if you right click something with an empty hand and hold right, you can pick things, or you sneak right click, you can pick things up, which is useful for chests and stuff. But okay. Anyway, we got that achievement. Bottom of the barrel and then crafting a hoe. So let's do bottom of the barrel because I'm sure crafting a hoe is going to be relatively easy. Clay barrels can hold fluids such as water or liquid metals. So clay barrel, unfired clay barrel. Okay, so that is some clay like that. And then I guess we just have to cook that one up. Cool. Clay barrel. There we go. Get me one of those. And then we just have to fire that thing up. And I think I'm out of charcoal. Ugh. You know what? I'm just going to be crazy lazy. Let's go ahead and throw that up there. And I'm a bad person. Wait, what? Really? It won't do that? It'll let me fire stick. Oh, maybe I can't fire clay. Maybe I actually do need the to fire it. Let's see. Unfire clay barrel usage. Okay, turntable makes it into an extension. The clay kiln. Okay, so I actually have to put it in a clay kiln, which of course I destroyed. Okay, so we have this kiln, and of course I don't have easy way to. I'm just gonna. We're gonna use fire sticks again, and we're not even gonna put a charcoal under there because that's not gonna be there permanently. What we ought to do is use the flaming hopper. But to do that, I need to go back to the Darklands and get some more shadow gems. So that's probably something I will end up doing off camera. But in the meantime, yeah, I just need to grab some more sticks, and we'll use those. Okay, so fire stick, and one of those, and I'll just leave that sitting there. Actually, I may need more than that. So, okay, let's go ahead and put this in there, and then I'll start a fire stick. I'll start a fire and then just be ready to do it again as soon as this thing goes out. Hopefully that should be enough time for this clay barrel to do its stuff. Okay, that may have been a little too soon. We'll see. There we go. Okay, perfect. It has not gone out. That's still on fire. That's good. We can go ahead and put that out. And yeah, I'm gonna not move that, and eventually we'll put a hopper underneath it or something like that, so that we don't have to worry about having open flame, because the flame was spreading when we last did that. But okay, so we now have that achievement, and it looks like there are. Oh, okay. So find a surface sampling. Oh, never. That's all in this prospecting thing. Let's see. Can we hoe it? And let's just check if the recipe is as easy as one might think. It is. Okay, perfect. That is fantastic news. Except I need one more stick. There. And there. And there we go. Can we hoe it? Indeed. Indeed, we can. So that is the first tier of everything in this Age 1. So that's very exciting. I think we will till some soil here, and I'll plant some stuff as well. Between episodes, I'll probably start a little bit of decorating, or at least do some planning, because we might do some of that on camera, because I don't want this just to be like, hey, look, we're crafting. Definitely we'll visit the Darklands and try and get some more shadow gems, because the cooking hoppers are useful, and it would be nice to have one for the times where we need to fire things. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Of course, maybe this would have worked as a heat source too. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I'm sure that's something we are going to get into very soon. I may also try doing a little bit of mining, see if I can find some surface samples. And well, I suppose we got to use the dowsing rods and stuff. So we'll probably do all of that in the next episodes. But I am out of time, and yeah, I wish you well, and I will see you next time. Cheers.